What is up, everybody? This is ShadowRock, and this video is going to be me showing you my recording, editing, and uploading process. Everything I do whenever I'm making a video for YouTube. So let's get right into it actually. So there are three main big steps when it comes to making any video, whether it be YouTube or real life or anywhere else. The first step is going to be pre-production. Let me say again, pre-production. This is the process, the step where you come up with what video are you going to make. So for videos like what I do, this is where I decide what game do I want to record. Or if I'm working on Rise of the Shadows in this step, this is where I'd be making the script. So if your video needs to be scripted in any shape or form, this is what you call it, pre-production. Everything, the planning and everything you do right before you make your video. So moving on, now they're getting into the second step, which is called production. Now this is where you get your hands dirty a little bit. You're actually going to make the video now. So whenever I'm doing a let's play, playthrough, whatever, I'm going to set up my Hauppauge HD PVR, which is a capture card device that records video game footage right off my consoles. I also have another device. It's called the Dazzle DVC100, and that's a standard def capture card. Actually, I wouldn't use it for the later games, the newest games, because it wouldn't be HD. HD PVR is obviously HD, but I still use the Dazzle sometimes because the Hauppauge doesn't actually record every video, every game I want it to. That's because older games, or some games or older games that don't put out at least 480p resolution sometimes lock up the Hauppauge, so it doesn't let me record anything on it. I talked to the actual company, Hauppauge Computer Works, about it, and they said there's no fix for it, so that kind of sucks. So there you go. Anyways, if you want to see what the Hauppauge and the Dazzle looks like, and how we're going to set it up and turn it on and everything, I'm going to hand it off to my past self. So take it away, past me. And to record my videos, I use the Hauppauge HD PVR. Turn it on, turn it off. Simple. And when I'm about to record, I just plug this USB cable into the computer, like this. Yep, that's what I do. Magic. So to everyone that asks me how I record console games, there's your answer. And when it's turned on, it lights up. Pretty cool. Moving on. Before I used my HD PVR, I had this thing called a Dazzle DVC100. If you watched Mega Man X4 or the like the first 23 parts of the Skyward Sword videos, I used this for that. I have some splitters with a double-sided composite cable so I could play while I was recording on my TV. And we're back. This is future ShadowRock. So thanks to my past ShadowRock self, he's already turned on my Hauppauge HD PVR, plugged in the USB cable to my computer, and turned on my system of choice. So now we are ready to start making our video. First of all, this is the program that comes with the Hauppauge HD PVR whenever you get it. It's called ArcSoft Total Media Extreme. Now at this screen, what you want to do is go over this video cassette tape looking thing, and you're going to click on record video. And you'll just give it a second to load. Okay, so as you can see, we're recording off my Wii U system. And this is World War Plaza, where you can see all the Mii's interacting. And you can see all the cool, hey, there's me. I said that's right because I beat the game. And then, yeah, basically people talking about different games and their cool drawings. If you've never seen Miiverse before, it's pretty cool what some people draw, like Courage of the Calorie Dog over there. I'm getting distracted though, so over here, under source, you're gonna pick what you're gonna record from. XSplit broadcaster is what I use to live stream videos. We'll get to that in a minute. So I'm gonna pick chock-full HTTP or capture because that's what I'm using. Now under video input, I'm using component cables, not composite component, so you're gonna pick this. And I don't know if you saw it in the video before, but you're gonna have one component cable coming from the Wii U into the chock-full HDPVR, then there'll be these other component cables that come with the chock-full. You put it in the top part in the back of the chock-full, and that cable goes back into your TV. That way when you're recording, you'll be able to watch what you're playing while you're recording. Audio input, my audio cables are in the back, so I'm going to pick RCA back. I have no idea what this is honestly, but RCA front, that's if you're using composite, which is in the front of the device. But I'm going to do RCA back. PC audio mode, you can do 2-channel stereo, which is good. There's also an option for surround sound, but I'm not sure if that's even useful or not for YouTube, so I don't even have a surround sound set up anyway. Now we're going to check out the format settings. Alright, so the Wii U does output at 1080i. No, not 1080i, 1080p, which is progressive. P means progressive, I means interlaced. But the chock-full only records up to 1080i. So for my purposes, I'm just going to record at 720p resolution because progressive is tons better than interlaced. In my opinion, but I guess it's up to your choices, but I'm pretty sure interlaced sucks. So next thing you want to do when you first get your chock-full out of the box and everything, this setting right here is going to be in the middle here. And that's okay, I guess, but what you really want to do is take this, go all the way up, back up to 13.5 Mbps. That's going to give you the highest quality possible out of your device. That does mean that there's going to be bigger file sizes on your recordings, but for me personally, I don't care about big file sizes. I have the room for it, and if this means that I'm going to get the best booking videos possible off my recordings, that's a good double thumbs up for me. And right here, you want that constant bitrate. Don't do variable bitrate, because then on variable we just go, oh yeah. So no, you want constant bitrate. You want it always at this. And these options, just untick them. It doesn't really matter. And for me, I always try to have my recordings at 16:9, which is widescreen. That way it fits the whole YouTube video window. And right here, low pass filters. I put Luma and Chroma on 0. When you first get the device, it's gonna be like 3 for both of them or something, but I just put them on 0. No particular reason, I just do, I guess. Audio sources, use the AAC audio encoder. And then we're gonna hit apply. We're done screwing around with our chock-full. My emblem is pretty. Anyway, so we got our settings set up. I wouldn't screw the device settings. I'll show you that. You can adjust the brightness, contrast, hue, saturation, sharpness, and all that good junk, but I just leave it at default. Keep it kind of flat. That way it's easier to color correct later when you're editing. The last couple things I have to show you is down here you're going to get 3 choices: M2 TS, TS, MP4. Now if you are using an older version of this software, this would say PS3 something and then Xbox 360, because these two right here are specific file formats for those two systems. but you always want to have it on into TS at all times. I don't care if you're recording off an Xbox, just have it on into TS. That gives you a better video format, and it's more compatible with Sony Vegas, the video editor. So there you go. And you can enable preview and recording if you want, but I don't, just so the computer can run a little bit better when I'm recording. And hardware acceleration, you want that on. Now we're ready to record our video. Before that, we can pick right here where, you can pick where you want to put your video files, pick the folder you want to put it. And you got your saved formats right here again. I already said M2TS is the best. And there we go, we pause it. Now, if you want to do commentary while you're recording, what you're going to do is find some kind of audio recording program. If you search in Windows here, you can put in sound recorder. Oh, by the way, I have Windows 8, just so you know. This is your basic sound recorder. So you got sound recorder for Windows right here. I don't know what you would do if you have a Mac, but if you do have a Mac, or if you don't like that recorder, what I use really is a free program called Audacity. It's totally free. You just type in Audacity in Google and just download it. And it's a nifty little tool for a free program. Now what you want to do is, hold on. Okay. So when you're ready to record, make sure you have your microphone set up. I have the Blue Yeti microphone. So there you go. Anyway, moving on. Now we're going to want to do some commentary with our video. So we're making a Let's Play. Now make sure, once again, you got your microphone set up, yada yada, you're good to go. Now you're going to hit this big old red button called record. So I'm recording my audio right now. Now you're going to go over to the hop hog. Gear him. Anyway, now I'm going to hit record. So welcome to the world of Puzzle. Recording Wii U, whatever. And what you might want to do too is you're going to want to sync up your audio with your video. That way when you're editing later, you don't have to guess at where your audio starts and where your video starts. So if I'm playing Legend of Zelda or something, I'm gonna make Link go left, right, and I'm gonna say left and right as he's moving, something random like that, so that way you can kind of get an idea how to line up everything. So I'm done recording my Wii U video. I'm gonna hit stop and stop on the video first. You can worry about the audio later. This is going. Alright, now we got that. And now I'm gonna hit stop on my audio recording. And we don't need this anymore. So goodbye. And now on Audacity, first there's our video file right there. I told it to go to the desktop for this video, so I have easy access to it to show you guys. Now what I want to do is export my audio. Actually, before we do that, I have something kind of cool I can show you guys. Do this. So what you want to do is there's this cool effect in Audacity. It's called noise removal. And say if you're in an environment where like a computer fan's blowing everywhere, there's a lot of noises like that. You got people talking in the background or something while you're trying to do your Let's Play. What you can do is highlight the empty space. The part it has to be a part where you're not talking. That way the noise removal profile could pick up what your background noise is better. You don't want to remove your voice. because that would be no bueno. So what I'm going to do is hit get noise profile. So now it knows that this area is the background noise I want to get rid of. Now I'm going to hit okay. So first I'm going to highlight everything so it will be applied to the whole track. I'm going to hit OK. I'm going to do the noise removal thing. There's nothing here. You're not going to hear any background noise. That's good. So now we're ready to export our selection. Like apples. And there we go. Bada bing, bada boom. There's our video and there's our audio. Now we're ready to edit, but not quite yet. There's still some other things I want to show. Now what I just showed you is how I record my console videos. If I'm recording Game Boy Advance videos, DS videos, anything like that, or if I'm recording Mega Man Battle Network, I'm going to use this program called Virtual Boy Advance, or VBA for short. And make sure you get the re-recording version of it, because the older versions of VBA, the recordings would kind of sync off of audio. But if you have something like that, you can just use another program I should probably show you called Virtual Dub. But you can look up Virtual Dub on YouTube. There's a lot of tutorials on that, so I'm just giving you a quick lowdown on what I do. Now I'm gonna open up Mega Man real quick. There you go, ShadowRock's Battle Network 3. I gotta record this game eventually. That's loud. It's audio volume. That's better. That's a little loud, but that's okay. Now Mega Man Battle Network 3. I'm gonna play step. So when I'm gonna record Mega Man, I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna go to Tools and Start API Recording on the desktop too. And I always do full frames uncompressed. If you're really worried about having big file sizes, you can put like on something like Microsoft Video 1, but I just always have full frames uncompressed because that gives you the best video quality possible. So I'm gonna hit OK, and it made it loud again for some reason. You know what? Let's just mute the audio. We don't care about the audio for this purpose of this video. So, alright, so I'm playing Mega Man. There's Shadowland there. Hello. Yeah. Yeah, again. So it's recording as I'm playing pretty much. There's ShadowRock, or a recolored Mega Man, whatever you prefer. Alright, so I'm done recording. I'm gonna hit stop AVI recording. And there's our video right there, as you can see. So I'm done with this. Now, I believe we're ready to edit now. So let's open up our editor. It's called Sony. I'm using Sony Vegas Pro 12. I also have Vegas Movie Studio HD Platinum 11. You can get it for like $50 off Amazon. Even the 12 version is like $45 on Amazon. It's really not that expensive if you want that version. Obviously the Pro is going to be a couple no, not even that, like $400 to $500. So yeah. Okay, so now what we're going to do, when I'm editing, I'm going to put in my Wii U video. I like Apple's audio, and no, I don't want to do that. There's my audio, and let's just sync it up a little. This is really quick. I'm not even going to go into depth on this. There we go. So welcome to the world of puzzle. I guess I'm having a spasm there or something, but anyway. That's good enough. Also, I'm going to do this. the video event effects, which is like the event pan crop tool, and see these black lines on the top here. There's quite a few YouTube videos that neglect to get rid of these black lines, and it's kind of annoying, I suppose. So what you want to do is just move it down a little bit, just so there's no black lines. Make sure your video covers the entire screen, and there you go. As you can see, our video now covers the entire screen of the video. And here's some little effects I usually do. I always put, not that one, I put sharpen. I always do light, don't put too much sharpen. And put in this track right here, because that way it applies to all the videos you have in this track right here. So you don't have to apply it to every single one. Other ones I do some kind of saturation effect. I put some saturation there, give it some color back, because the Hopog records stuff flat, takes away some of the color for some reason. And a lot of these are defaults I already made ahead of time. So, and color correctors is pretty important too. You want to do Studio RGB to Computer RGB, and color correct some of it. And one more I do is color curves, something like that. So now it looks more like it should on your TV screen. So welcome. So there's our video. Hear him scary as usual. I'm gonna put a preview. So we got our video done. So I'm just going to highlight it all. And I'm going to File, Render As. Give it a second to load here. And I have the rendering preset I've been using lately is called Sony ABC MVC. And I kind of made this one, it's called YouTube 720p. I have an ABC custom frame size. I do 720p because I don't want to wait forever for a 1080p video to upload. I got high profile CABC 2970 frame rate. I was talking about this to somebody yesterday that if you want to do a 60 frames per second video like on a Call of Duty game, I don't even like Call of Duty anyway, but anyway, YouTube, when you upload something to YouTube, it's only going to be at 30 frames per second no matter what. So it doesn't even matter if you make a video that's 16 frames per second, because they're always going to make it go down to 30 frames per second. So just render your video at 30 frames per second. It's not going to make a difference once it's on YouTube. And you want field over non-percussive stand and all this junk. If you have a graphics card, like I had the NVIDIA graphics card, you can do render using GPU if available, and it'll actually render faster. You got your audio, system, project. Make sure it'll be on use project settings at first. You want it on best. Just make sure it's on best. Now we're ready to do our video. I guess I was editing Kingdom Hearts last time, but random video. Here we go. And it's just gonna render real quick. While we're waiting on that, what I usually do is, we're done editing now, kind of. Now we're into, actually, I forgot to mention, we're in the post-production stage of the video now. This is where the editing and all that comes in, just so you know. So we're finishing up our post-production process, the last third step of video production. Now, while I'm usually waiting on my video to edit, make some kind of cool graphic here. This is what I did for the outro for the Mega Man X5 video. By the way, please disregard these weird black squares and whatnot on the side here. It's just a annoying graphics card glitch I'm having. Anyway, so I make all my outros and my video thumbnails in Photoshop CS5. I just make these different graphics. So put something cool. You can put like me. I just put LP. That was for well, you usually put previous video right here and playlist and next, and then when you upload your video, you're going to put annotations over them. That way, you have links going to your next video or your last video or your playlist. And I have some other random stuff right here, like website, Facebook page, Twitter, Nintendo Wii U account, and then Xbox Live account. So that's the outro. Let me see if I can show you something else. Like, actually, you know what I'll show you? I'll show you Mega Man Network transmission. Okay. So this is the Shadow Man thing I did. I put the Mega Man Network transmission logo. And then number 14 to signify that part 14. Then I took a screenshot. Actually, we'll just cancel this because I don't care. Let's say I want to scrub right here. I'm going to hit save snapshot on Sony base here. Video. Not video, image of that screenshot right there. And I'm gonna go to temp folder. I'm not that organized, by the way. There is our image. And make sure it covers the whole screen. And mess up your layers just so it's on there. And we can move this around like right here. So there you go. That would be like our video thumbnail for the video. So I'll like save as. I'll put in JPEG. Part random. And I'll put it at the largest file possible, best quality, and hit OK, and it'll save the image. So with that, we got our video and all that junk. And now we're actually ready to upload our video to YouTube once all that's done. So upload. Alright, and then I'm gonna pick a random video. See, something random. I don't know. Some random video. Random video. And then now I'm a YouTube partner, so what I'd usually do is claim the video. And I put my title here, and then my custom ID. I have a custom ID that my partner network gave me that I would put in here. That way, the credit for the video is given to me. And I'll hit save, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Basically, this is why there are ads on my video, because I do this. But hey. And then I'll just put like apples. Actually, I like applesauce. And in my settings on YouTube, I have it to where there's these links here already. I put this in here already, so that way I don't have to retype all this every time I make a video, upload a video. So you got YouTube, Twitch, blah 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 blah. You can put in your tags. And now over here, you can put in your custom thumbnail. Video archive. Where's your image? There. You wait for it to upload. Oh, and by the way, I do this thing. I'm making a Mega Man video. I probably have my audio. Want to do commentary? Probably don't. I just have Mega Man. That's not done yet. So, just to give you an example of how complicated it can possibly be, I'm going to show you something. This is what I had to do for the Mega Man X5 Part 1 video recently. Oh, it's missing. I knew. Alright, so this is our Mega Man X5 video. So I'm preview real quick. Alright, so this is where I put down the first little menu here. So I have it come down on these keyframes. This is the keyframe that tells it to go up, and then I have it go up here so it actually comes down on the actual video. Yeah, it's kind of backwards, but you get the point. And then, you know, I had a blank serial code and all that. This is where the video is. This is where I was talking about how the demo sucks. And then that part, my intro, more video, and then I have my outro here. I have like 2 separate parts of the outro, so for the different versions of the video that I did. And there's my music. You got this right here is supposed to be my audio, my commentary audio track, but I moved into a different folder, so it's not picking it up right now. Now, here's my intro again. So yeah, that's basically what I do when I'm making a video. Some random edits. Obviously, I've done more complicated edits than this before, but that gives you an idea of what I do when I'm making videos for you guys. Oh, and my thumbnail is ready, so I'll just hit save. And there we go. And I would just wait for the video to upload, and when it's uploaded, you guys watch it. And I'm like, hooray, I get views, and well, I'm not that conceited. But yeah, I'm gonna hit cancel, because you already saw that video before, probably. And there we go. The last thing I have to show is this program called XSplit. Ooh. Portal effect or whatever. And this is what I use to, live stream my stuff. So, say I'm recording, I want to record my desktop, so I would give it like a little screen region here, and then I'll just make it bigger, smaller, whatever. And I'll like make a screen region for like my emulator or whatever when I'm recording Mega Man Battle Network, live streaming Battle Network. And I have all this good stuff here, like the settings and all that. I can't get into too much detail about it right now because I'm actually recording with this. Right here you can set your resolution, and you got your frame rate, positions, all that good stuff. There's tutorials about XSplit on YouTube, you can look it up, but this is what I use, the program I use. So that about wraps it up for this video. There you have it, my recording, upload, and recording, editing, and upload process for my videos. This is what I do whenever making a video. If you have any more questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll be sure to get back to you on that. And that about wraps it up. I hope you enjoyed the little insight on how I do my videos, the behind the scenes of it. And I'll see you later in my other videos. Bye bye.